Thank you for listening to this conversation with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And now, let me answer some questions and try to reflect on and articulate some things I've been thinking about. If you would like to submit questions or get in touch with me for whatever reason, go to lexfridman.com/contact. First, let me give a shout out to the amazing team around the Prime Minister. Everyone was super kind, excellent at what they do, efficient, great communication, and just great people all around. And since I spoke English and Prime Minister Modi spoke Hindi, I have to comment on the interpreter who was doing simultaneous interpreting for both of us. She was absolutely amazing. I can't sing her enough praises, from the equipment used to the quality of the translation to just the human touch of it all. And in general, my travels around Delhi and India revealed to me some early glimpses of what felt like another world, almost like another planet, different culturally from anything I've experienced before, a chaos of human interactions, out there big dynamic personalities and characters. Obviously, India is composed of many distinct subcultures, and Delhi represents just one slice, much like neither New York or Texas or Iowa alone represent America. They're all different flavors of America. On my visit, I walked around and rode rickshaws everywhere, just aimlessly wandering the streets, looking to talk to people about life. Of course, like many places on earth, there are always some people, especially those that have something to sell, who will at first see me as a tourist, a foreign traveler, one with some money to spend. Like always, I avoided such shallow interactions and went straight past the small talk to the meaningful conversations, shooting the shit about what they love, what they fear, what kind of hardship and triumph they've experienced in their lives. I think the cool thing about people anywhere on earth is they quickly do see the real you, past the facades that strangers put up for each other, if you're vulnerable and honest enough to let them. And I tried to do just that. And I should say that for the most part, everyone was super kind in the genuine human way, even when they didn't speak English. It was always easy to understand. Probably more than any other peoples I've interacted with in India, people's eyes, faces, body language all communicate a lot of information, a lot of emotion, not reserved at all. When I travel through Eastern Europe, for example, in contrast, reading a person is much tougher. The meme does have some truth to it. There's often a protective layer between the heart of the person and the outside world. In India, it's all there on full display. So I had a lot of epic conversations and interactions as I walked around Delhi for a couple of weeks. In general, on the topic of reading people, I do believe the eyes can often say more than words can. We humans are a fascinating bunch. There really is a deep, turbulent ocean behind the surface waves we show the world. In some sense, what I try to do in conversations, on and off the mic, is to get to that depth. Anyway, the few weeks I spent in India were a magical experience. Traffic alone was a wild time, like the world's most difficult test for self-driving cars. It reminded me of watching nature documentary videos of swarms of fish, when it's thousands of them swimming around at insane speeds, seemingly in complete chaos. And yet when looking at the big picture of it, it all works like a perfectly tuned orchestra. I will most certainly travel around India with my friend Paul Rosalie in the near future, maybe with some other friends, all around, from the north of India to the south.